What up, people? Coach V, New Breed Boxing. Robberies in boxing. Robberies run rampant in boxing. From amateur to professional, doesn't really matter. You're going to see it across the board. And the only thing that you can really do is learn from the experience. Because at the end of the day, when the fight goes to the decision, your fate is, well, the fate of the fight is in the hands of the judges. These judges come from various backgrounds, and the factor of human error, whether it's intentional or unintentional, is basically unavoidable at that point. And you got to damn near basically win by a knockout to get a fair decision in some places, ironically. People will be affiliated with people or have, connections in one way to another to one of the people in the fight. And you already know they're going to go for the hometown. It is what it is. And I could go down the list. Some of the greatest robberies in the sport of boxing have happened right in front of the world's eyes, with everyone present and everyone across the world in their homes watching and just in disbelief at the flagrant, just disrespect to the sport to give a decision unjustly to somebody who didn't earn it. But it happens. So what can we say? I mean, at the end of the day, you train your ass off, you show up, you put on the greatest performance you could put on. Unfortunately, due to the circumstances of the fight, sometimes the guy just might be a runner, might be tying you up a lot. You run out of time, the guy he might be able to take a good punch, whatever the case may be, and the guy ends up, the fight ends up going to decision. But the truth of the matter is, that the guy you were controlling the fight. The guy was running for his life. You landed the more effective, cleaner shot. So you had all the points, in your favor as far as effective aggression, ring generalship, points scored. You have all those aspects in the bag. And you still, in disbelief, hear the decision come to the opponent's side. It's just something that, you can't really control it, man. And it's got to be taken as motivation. All I can say is look back at all the best fighters in the world have been robbed. Yes, even your boy Floyd Money Mayweather has been robbed. Go back and look at his Olympic background. And the amateurs, forget it. You're definitely getting robbed in the amateurs. At least in the pros, if you got the right people behind you and you're very tactical and strategic, the way you move yourself in your career, you can possibly avoid it if you don't stay in the game too long and you're well connected. But at the end of the day, the amateurs, you're definitely getting robbed. So never take a loss in the amateurs to heart. Just look at it as motivation. Floyd Mayweather, Evander Holyfield, Roy Jones, I could go on and on and on. All those guys were robbed in the Olympics. The Olympics is, forget it. The politics in that is crazy. At least in professional boxing, you get paid to get robbed. But, Meldrick Taylor versus Chavez, horrible. De La Hoya versus Trinidad, that was another robbery. I could go down the list, and there's a million other fights you've never heard of where dudes just got jerked. So it is what it is. It comes with the territory. Don't let it discourage you. Make it be not your stumbling block, but your stumbling block, but your stepping stone to step your game up, to do your best. I mean, if you can knock a motherfucker out, that's always the best thing. I know it sounds easy to just say that, but, you got to come into the fight knowing that you're basically fighting behind enemy lines. Everything is against you. You got to do your best, not take, reckless chances. But if you can get a guy out of there, that's always the best feeling, because those judges are going to take them scorecards and make paper airplanes with them or something, man. They can't do nothing now. They can't touch you. So anyway, hope you found this informative. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and put in the comment section, what do you think is some of the worst robberies in the sport of boxing, man? I want you guys to watch these fights, running back and learn from the experiences, and just remember that, sometimes, things just get taken out of your hands. Circumstances are beyond your control, and ain't nothing but motivation. So anyway, till the next time, we up out of here. Ow.